welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already noticed, I'm using my brand new camera and lighting, so it should be a bit better for you to see. I've also got a brand new background, so I've got some candles going and some type of nice ambiance. Brand new camera, brand new lighting, new background. Maybe it'll look a bit better. Please let me know in the comments what you think as well. So today is going to be a 3 easy hairstyles tutorial. These are the tutorials I do when I literally don't have much time to get ready in the morning, but I still want my hair to look okay. At the moment it's kind of a strange length because I did cut it really short not too long ago and it's just growing out. So hopefully soon I'll have longer hair so then I can do more hairstyles. But for anyone who's in my position and you're currently growing out your hair and it's kind of like an awkward stage, then these are like some good hairstyles that you can do when you want to just do it quite quickly but you still want it to look nice. First hairstyle I'm going to do is a braid all the way around my hair. So it'll start from here and here and go all the way around and then wrap around. It's actually really easy to do, and also you don't need a fringe. Like I used to, when I had a middle parting, I used to just do it with the middle parting, so you can do it either way. So first what you're going to want to do is just separate the first half of your hair. So take a small section this way and just pull it towards this way. So when you're braiding, you need to make sure you're braiding it round so then it stays in the right place, because if you start braiding it like this, it's not going to want to sit where you're putting it. So if you just do this, start braiding, set it into 3 sections, and just do 3 plaits in the same part of the hair before you start to add more hair to it, just to make sure it's tight. So now I've done 3, I can now start to take the end braid, pull hair from this side of the head, and then add that into your braid, whilst also still trying to pull it this way to make sure it goes the right way. And then just continue. Also make sure, I didn't mention this before, but make sure that you've parted your hair before you start braiding, so you know that this half is going to be parted from that side. So just make sure you separate it so you know how much hair you've got left. It also doesn't matter if it's going to be a messy braid because you're going to tuck it all in anyway, so it won't really matter. As long as you're braiding away from your head, then it'll look fine. Just braid that all the way down to the end of your hair as much as you can, and then secure with a bobble. It would be better to use an Invisibobble or maybe just a clear elastic, but at the moment I've not got any, so I'm just going to use a black. It's going to be tucked under anyway, so you won't be able to tell. So when you've done that, you've basically just done a French braid on one side and then just left it like that, because this side of your hair isn't really going to be seen anyway, so it's mainly about the thickness of the braid. So when you've done that, you need to pull out your braid just to make sure it's as thick as it can be, like so, and then start the other half. If you want to leave some hair bits out, just before you do the side of your actual parting, just take it away and clip it to one side. So then you're not going to get it in your braid by accident. Secure at the end. So you end up, just take my fingers down. So you end up with 2 French braids like this. two French braids like this. So now what you're going to want to do is twist it round so it goes all the way around your head, and the same with the other one. See, and then tuck them underneath the side of the braid. So this, which is the end of your braid from this side, is going to be tucked under there like that, and then you just secure that with a pin. And it doesn't matter if it's not really working at first, because you can just work with it really and just do it to where you want it to be. So I'm just do the same on the other side. What you aim to do here really is just hide your bobble basically, so no one can see the bobble. And then after you've done that, just try and mess about with it. What I like to do is just try and stretch out my braids. And then with your pins, you're obviously just going to move them about to get the desired look. I also like it to secure the back of the braid, so in the middle obviously there's going to be no bobbles there anyway. You just want to secure that with another pin, but try to hide it as well. So just put it within one of the braids. And then after that, when you've got your fringe down, maybe just take a few bits down as well, just to give your face a bit more shape. Obviously you can just put it all down if you wanted to do that. So this is the finished look. And that's probably taken me about 5 minutes to do. If you enjoy braiding anyway, it's quite an easy hairstyle. It's just something nice and quick, like say if you go into work and you just want to put your hair back, or you go into the gym, just put your hair back in something like this so you still feel really girly, really quite nice, and then also it's been very quick to do. So that is the finished look. But the next hairstyle is going to be another braid. It's going to be a Milkmaid braid, which is actually so easy to do, and I didn't realise until I'd watched a tutorial on it. But it literally can work for any type of hair length. As long as it's not too short, it will work. So as long as it's probably like a tiny bit shorter than this or a bit longer, you can do a Milkmaid braid. So it depends obviously whether you want to go for the full-on traditional Milkmaid braid with a middle part in, or you want to just leave some of your hair in it. So I'm going to leave my fringe in it for now, and then do a braid like that, just to show you what it looks like with a fringe as well. So what you want to do is give yourself a middle part in, even if you have got a fringe. So obviously leave your fringe in its normal part, but then give yourself a middle part in down the end, because you want to make two separate braids and then twist them up with each other. So then you're going to want to go middle down the back, and just find your parting there. So it's very similar to the other braid, but obviously it's just going to be going a different direction. But I suggest for this one, instead of braiding up like you would do because you want a braid like this, just braid it down, because then it gives you some volume when you're putting it up like that, and I really like that. Obviously it's up to you what type you would like to do. So now I've found my parting and I know how much I'm going to do. I'm just going to put one side, which I'm not doing at the moment, into a bobble, just so there's no way I'm going to be braiding it into the other one by accident. So just leave it like that, just to one side. So now I'm going to braid this side just in it's just a normal plait. It doesn't have to be French plait or anything like that, just a normal plait. Try and get it quite tight up to the top of your ear, because you want as much braid as you can that will go over. And then again, just secure it with a bobble. Obviously it will be better with a clear elastic because it is easier to hide, but if you just have a normal bobble, that's fine. So it's just a normal plait really, and again, like the last braid, you just want to pull it out, try and make it as thick as you can, just to make it look like you've got more hair than you have, because if you're like me and got thin hair, then this just does wonders for the hairstyle. So now I'm just going to do the next one. Obviously if you want to keep your hair with a bit of a fringe or a side or a bang if you're from America, you just want to get that in a clip and just pull it over like you did with the last one. just to keep it out of the way. And then just do the same on this side. With elastic. Like the last braid, you want to try and braid it all the way to the end, so as much hair as you've got, try to get it as near to the end as you can, because the most hair you can have is the best, really. So if you've got long hair, you won't have this issue anyway. So then just put my fringe where I want it. So obviously you've ended up with just 2 normal plaits now, and all you're going to do, make sure that you braid the top of it. It's obviously easier for people who have got longer hair. You just secure that now on the top of your head. So all you've done is just pull your plaits over like you did in the braid before, but you're just doing it on top of your head instead. It can be quite fiddly. Got to keep at it really. Maybe if it doesn't work once, then just try again. Just try and pull it out again and get your braid as low as you can. And then just try again. Your aim really is to just cover up the bobble, to be honest. It doesn't matter if it looks a bit messy, just as long as the elastic is cleared. And then all you do, once you have actually got it on top of your head like this, and the head, all you need to do is just pull it out now. And just trying to make it look as messy as you can. It does actually look nice if you cover the top of your ear with it. It looks quite nice, I think. And then just obviously like mess with your hair, try and pull out some bits on the side. Maybe add some more pins if you think you need to. Obviously will look better with people with longer hair because they can get it all the way round rather than just on the middle section of the head, which I've had to do. Keep playing with it. It doesn't really matter, like it doesn't take that long to do your actual braid, so you have a bit extra time. Now you should have the desired look. It kind of is just a braid over the top. It probably will look better for people who've got just one colour hair because my ombre obviously made it look a bit funny. This is the finished look. So the last hairstyle is going to be the victorious messy bun, which everyone does differently. Some people do it as a big scruffy bun on top of the head, some people do it as like a round ballerina bun, which is what I do. But obviously you can interpret it as much as you want, but this is just the way I do it. I mainly use this hairstyle for when I'm going to work or the gym, because obviously you don't want to be messing about with your hair when you've got curly. So I'm just going to show you how to do it now. So obviously if you want to put all of your hair into the messy bun, that's fine, but I leave my fringe out most of the time just to give my face a bit more shape. So what you need to do is separate where you want your fringe out, obviously, as you do in most of the tutorials. Push your hair back and then make sure you have a bobble already on your wrist, because if you don't have it on your wrist it's going to make it really, really difficult for you. And then just put your hair, I just like to make sure it goes back a bit like that. Just try and work out what you want to go in the bun, what you don't. And then just use your I use my fingers to make the bobble, so just put your fingers through and then like push it forward, so then you know you've got kind of like a messy type of hairstyle. I'm just trying to get all of your hair into it. So when I get the bobble, I just push it forward. And then you can use 2 bobbles, but I just like to use one because I don't really see the point in using 2. So when you go to like the top of your head here, or where you want it, all you do is get your hair and just twist like you would if you're making a ballerina bun. Twist all the way down You twist it so much that it starts to make a twist itself, which is what I think is helpful. So then as you do that, you just wrap it round, try and get it all in. So you'll end up with just something like this. And then just secure it there with a bobble. And then just start to pull it out. Just pull it all the way around. Try and like texturize it, which I just rub my fingers through the bun just to make it more textured. And then if you just put 2 fingers here, where the top of your head is, and just pull. And just keep pulling until you get just a bit more volume. It looks nice and messy. Fingers under and just pull. And then the main thing to do with this hairstyle is clips. So as long as you've got sort of a clip or a grip or a slide or a pin, you just need to make sure that you have loads on you, because if you want to make it, say that on my mouth, if you want to make it like quite scruffy but then also you want it to stay secure on your head, you need loads of these pins. Like I keep losing them every 2 minutes, but you need at least probably about 3 pins. So as you can see, I've got some bits that are sticking out like this, which obviously I don't want to be sticking out. So I just pull them forward or back while still texturising the bun, and just pull them under. And also pull your hair forward as well, so it's like a double. And just secure your hair in place. And then just keep going through with your bun. So just keep trying to texturise it. Obviously just keep playing around with it however you want it, as much, because obviously if you've got thin hair like me, it is very difficult to try and make a messy bun because your hair is so thin that it just wants to stay in one place. So all you've got to do is just keep messing about with it, just rub your fingers through the bun and just try and make it as textured as you can. And secure it in place at the back, and also you're going to have some flyaways at the bottom. You've got quite short hair like this, then you just secure them up with your pin. And that is the hairstyle finished. That literally took me about, not even 5 minutes, probably about 2 minutes just to do. Pull some side bits out with your fringe. So you've got a nice textured bun. I'll just show you the top. So it's just nice and easy just to wear to work, just shove up in the morning when you can't be bothered. So this is like the ballerina type scruffy bun, which is another option for you. And that is the finished hairstyle. So that is the 3 easy hairstyles that I use on a day-to-day basis when I need to do my hair quickly. It takes about under 5 minutes to do each one, and obviously if you have more time you can make it, perfect it a bit more. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's obviously a bit different to what I've been doing, but if you want to see more things like this, then please comment, please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, just so I know what type of videos to be doing for you all. I've also written a new blog post on my written blog, which is highstreethoney.wordpress.com. It's about starting YouTube, starting blogging, and the fears and anxieties that people get when starting something so strange like this. I don't think people realise how scary and how odd this feels to be doing, even though you want to do it so much, but it's just so scary just to pluck up the courage to put yourself out there like this. So that blog post is mainly just about my experiences. Obviously it doesn't reflect anyone else. If anyone else has different experiences, that's fine. But personally, it's my personal experience of how it felt starting blogging and YouTube and getting over some demons that something's as scary and putting yourself out there. So if you want to check that out, there will be a link down below, and just let me know what you think. Also, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and just please let me know what you think. Bye! If you did, because I will do more things like this. I need... again. That will give you some indication. Also, please subscribe to the video. Subscribe. Try again. Right, last time. Come on. Last time. So that is the end of the 3 easy hairstyles video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stop touching your fucking face. Right, start a new clip.